Every paper football I make gets rubbed on this crystal ball filled with mystical cosmic energy, and I need all of it today to answer these 8 questions about the future of football. They've all been covered and shoveled and put inside of the cups. To get the answers, I must attempt a field goal and then blindly reveal one of those questions. Now, every time one of those field goal attempts is made, the answer to the question will be yes. If I miss it, the answer will be no. Simple, right? Okay, let's all together gaze into the future, both near and distant, of the sport we love so much. The first field goal attempt was right down the middle. That means the answer is yes to the first question that is about to be revealed right now. When coming up with these questions, of course, I asked for your help in the comments. I also thought about the future of football in 50 years, 100 years, 1,000 years. The first question answer is yes. We will see jerseys with triple-digit numbers at some point in the future of football. A question that came to me when I thought about players wearing number 0. Just barely. That attempt was good, meaning the answer to the next question will be yes, and good thing these paper footballs are on a strict diet. Because if that last one were any thicker, it would have hit the upright. The answer to this question is yes. Technology will one day advance enough to completely replace referees on the field. I think it'll be a while before that actually happens. We'll see how baseball handles robot umpires first. Oh, so close, but last I checked, this isn't horseshoes or hand grenades. Close doesn't count, meaning the answer is no to the next future football question. Oh, the paper football must have a score to settle with the cups in the right column. The answer to this question is no. Will high school players ever be allowed to skip college and go straight to the pros? A question I thought would have a more likely chance of a yes answer, but the paper football has spoken. Is that a goalpost or a banana? Either way, it's getting split. Yes is the answer to the next question about to be revealed. Oh, fumble. Will the right column be cleared? No, we see the first cup on the left get punctured second from the bottom, sending the bottom one to the floor. I'll get that in a second. Remember, the answer to this question is yes. Will the sport of football ever be played on another planet? Yeah, I was really hoping for that to be the case. All right, 4 questions left, and I'm gonna answer all of them in this video, so stay tuned. I'm gonna name that attempt after the great state of Kansas because yes is the answer to the next question, since that last attempt could not have been more in the middle of the goalpost. Dotted up the cup in the left column, second from the top. The puncture is small, but it's right there. The answer to this question is yes. And this one was asked by my dude Zach. His future football question was, will the point system ever change? Interesting, maybe the answer to that question will tie into the answer to one of these other questions. Oh, bobbled the snap there, wasn't quite a fumble. Ooh, okay, so you know it's a close call when I've got to break out the freeze frame. To my eye, I thought it was no good, and here in the freeze frame, you can see it's just barely wide left. That's about as close of a miss as you will ever see, but it was off the mark, meaning the answer to the next future football question is no, number 2. I must have picked up one of those Hornet paper footballs because that cup was absolutely stung. Remember, the answer to this one was no. Will every current NFL team eventually win a Super Bowl? Oh, that one really does have to sting. Now, a lot of people asked about their team winning a Super Bowl, so I'm counting that one as the second fan-submitted question. Speaking of questions, I got 2 left. So here's how this is gonna work. Shasha, I've got 2 paper footballs and I will now attempt back-to-back field goals. The first try will give us the answer to the cup that is punctured. Oh, that was no good. Wide to the left once again. Okay, here is try number 2 for the cup that will not be punctured. Woohoo, that one was good. So we have the first cup that will be punctured being no. That means the cup that won't be punctured will be yes. And if you've made it this far into the video, you must love football as much as me. So why don't you tackle that follow button if you haven't already? Oh, what is this? Synchronized diving? Okay, let's try this again. And I left that in the edit because the way the cups fell was hilarious and I thought you'd like to see it. Ooh, strong impact on the right cup, but no puncture. I got up and examined it. That means I've got to reset again to find out the answer to these last 2 questions. The question with the no answer has been determined. I'll pull both of these cups and reveal the questions one at a time. The second to last question with a no answer is, will there ever be a robot football league? Gosh, dang it. Was really pulling for a yes on that one because it would be totally boss. And that means yes, it's a sad day because kickoffs will eventually completely be phased out of the game.